Welcome to Dark Games. I appreciate you guys stopping by the video. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Hydra and why it's important to at least try to get normal for new accounts done. So the main goal in Hydra is try to get one key in Nightmare, one key in Brutal, one key in Hard, and probably eventually just forget about normal. But for new accounts, hitting this 6.7 million warrior chest means we get a chance at getting some mythical stone skin or protection gear, which is huge for new accounts. So when you're able to start doing Hydra, even if you don't have a whole bunch of champions, it's good to try to get to this 6.7 million damage and then start working your way up. If it takes all three keys to get it, so be it. Eventually it won't take all three keys. So what we're going to look at today is what's the minimum you can do to try to just get some of this stuff done. And I've already put my normal key in for the 26, almost 27 mil using this team. You can see most of the damage is coming from Nut and Geomancer. But I got two cleansers, drop defense, turn meter boost, reviver, and then two damage dealers. I don't worry so much about what heads are popping up and what rotation it's on. I'm just really worried, especially on normal. I just want to get that damage. If I get it fast and die quick, that's fine. If it's something that takes me a while, but I get it, then we're okay with that too. So we're going to go in hard, and I'm going to pop in my hard key. This should be the team I use for hard. Pop back out and I'll show you exactly what we're looking for. 20.5 mil. Now there's a bug right now in Hydra. Player me is aware of it, and the quick battle will just stop, and they're thinking that's stopping the damage a little prematurely. So if you're not doing your normal Hydra numbers, there's a bug, there's a reason for that. So let's pop in here, see what we can do on hard, and we'll let's just start it on auto, and then I'll pop out and we'll do a quick battle. That way you can just kind of see what's going on here. Put it on 1x speed. So we got turn meter boost, we've got damage, we got some shieldage, block buffs, we got a weaken, ally attacker. He will bring decreased defense. He has the decreased defense and Hex AoE on his second form, but full auto he's not going to do anything about it. So you see I don't have a provoker, and we really need a provoker right there, but it's not the end of the world. So if you don't have a really good provoker, then don't waste your materials and resources building a subpar provoker just for Hydra. I don't think it's worth the resources, especially if you're a free-to-play account. But there's some champions here that you do get free that were fusions, promo codes. She's basically free from siege battles, arbiter missions, fusion. Lady Mikage is a fusion, and then he was a promo code. So the only real heavy guy we have that it may not be as accessible to everybody would be the Calamitous. But you can see we're staying alive. We're already on turn 7. This is a slow team, but it works. And that's all you were really trying to do when we're progressing. We're trying to get to the point where we can make those crazy Hydra teams for Nightmare damage, but we just want the key. Unless you're in a clan that requires those billions of damage, you just want the key. So you can see we're doing quite a bit of damage to these Hydra heads. And I'm going to pop out and we'll just do some quick battles and see what kind of damage we end up with. So like I said, we're just trying to get our key. See? And that's all we're really working towards. So if this gets us our key, which it does, we're going to keep that result. I got Tholen giving us the most damage. He was the promo code. Not all the way max, completely the best build he could be in. None of these champs are. And then I'll pop in here, let you see what I got on everybody, just their stats. The gear, it means something, the sets they're in, but it's not everything. You're just looking for stats. I don't have anything set up. They're just doing what they're doing. If I did change anything, it would probably, I'd swap Calamitous back and forth a little bit probably. But this is the gear, or the stats they have. Like I said, the gear, not so much, especially early account. You just want to look for some stats. And if you can't hit my stats right now, that's okay too. You're just trying to get close. And if you can get close, then you can definitely do normal, because this was hard. Then we'll go ahead and do this first team I've got here. We got the AoE Hex, we got a drop defense, we got Leech, decrease attack, mini cleanse, reviver, drop defense, block buffs, reviver, healer, small turn meter boost, cleanser, ally attack with the turtles, and then damage. But of these guys, my Leo, my Donnie, and my Mavara are all built strictly for PvP. So these are not Hydra builds for these champions, and it's still going to get me the 1 key on Brutal. It has before, it may not with the bug now, and it might take me a few times to get it, but I can definitely hit the 30 million mark on Brutal, and then this will be the team that I move up with to my Nightmare team. So we're looking for 30. We get all these goodies. Like I said, we got a bunch of Lego, mythical. So this is why you want to try to progress this Hydra teams and get it up here to 1 key Brutal until you can get up to Nightmare. So let's go take this team and let's just do the quick battles, see if we can get up to what we are looking for. So that's probably not going to do it. Not quite. So we're looking for the 29.5. That was close. We'll just keep doing it. Like I said, this usually does hit the mark. So there you go. Brutal, 60 million, full auto, nothing set on it. I'll go through their stats also as well before I close the video out. But again, you just want to worry about stats. You want to worry about hitting the numbers, not necessarily the sets they're in. So my Kemptum, he is bringing some poisons. Has that AoE Hex, which does damage to all the heads when one takes some damage. He's in just an all-around build. I use him everywhere, PvP, PvE. Ugo's numbers. She's a legendary in disguise, so real good epic champion if you got an Ugo. Definitely need to use her for your Hydra teams. Mavara's in a PvP build. I use her a lot in Live Arena. And Donnie the same way. He has a passive that keeps your team alive when someone dies, so I like using him in my Live Arena teams as well. He's also in more of a PvP build. But like I said, this team works. So, and you guys have any Hydra problems, this is just a real quick, plain, basic, what am I doing to get the damage? And I'm just pumping out a couple damage dealers, and the rest of the people are just there to keep them alive. I don't focus so much on each individual head as I do on the damage to get the key. If you're in a clan that requires a lot of damage, then you're going to want to focus more on what each head's doing. You need to bring the Provoker. You need to bring the block buffs, the Leech, the Weaken. You need to try to get all these debuffs you can get. But for new accounts, you're just looking for stats to do the damage and to stay alive. Appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.